Hey guys, this is Vol. You listen to another audio commentary, and this is actually another Warcraft 3 The Frozen Throne game. It's been a while since I did that first commentary on Warcraft 3 game to take a break from StarCraft, and this weekend I've been playing some Warcraft 3 single player. It's been ages and ages ago, years and years since I went through the single player and actually played the story, and I've been finding it a lot of fun. I've been playing it on the hardest difficulty, and it is a little bit challenging, and it sort of kept me up. And this is just because I've been on a Warcraft 3 binge this weekend. I have decided to play some games on Battle.net and just do some commentaries on some first-person Warcraft 3 games. So here's me playing human on the map Secret Valley or Snow Valley or something like that. I forget what the name of it is. And my opponent's an orc player. He's down the bottom left. Playing as human, so just starting out with a fairly standard style. I'm going to go for Archmage first and see how it goes, and try and get a bit of scouting off and see what my opponent is doing in terms of his hero and his tech choices. But yeah, just what I was saying earlier, if you want to challenge, fire up your copy of Warcraft 3 The Frozen Throne, go single player, then get up to the Undead campaign and make sure it's on the hard difficulty, and play the first mission of the Undead campaign, because it's actually quite hard. You've got to defend, so you've got to do this mission where you have to stop villagers from running like off screen, like they're trying to run to exits on 3 different corners of the map, and you've got to multitask between 3 bases, and to stop the villagers you have to kill their villages, their villages. Their home, and there are 3 little bases you have to destroy per map area, and each time you kill one, the forces trying to escape from the map increase, so it gets really hard, and the only way I was able to do it was actually to keep my forces defending while sending out a couple of ghouls at a time, just simultaneously take out all of the towns and reduce each town to like 1 farm with 1 hit point before simultaneously taking them out. You'll know what I'm talking about if you go play it, but anyway, I digress. Divulge is when you tell a secret or something. Whoops. I digress. Let's get back to the game. Playing human versus orc here. Heading out with my Archmage and some militia to help me creep, and already making a mistake. Guys, I'm really, really rusty at Warcraft 3, so don't laugh at me. I was militia creeping there, but I didn't realize that I'd hit the easiest creep camp, so I decided to creep it anyway, but I was meant to creep the one to the left of that. In the meantime, my peasant spotted the orc base, and I noticed that he's got Blademaster first, and he's going for a very early stronghold upgrade. So I've got to watch out for that. And yeah, here's the creep camp that I was meant to creep first with my militia help, and by now the militia are just about ready to go back to work. So this is not going to work in my favor too well, but I'm just going to hire some help from the mercenary camp as human. It's really great to get that early forest troll, shadow priest or whatever you call it, for that healing. It's really handy. And sending my peons back to base because the militia didn't last that long. Shouldn't be able to should be able to create this without too much trouble. Just knocking out that big troll and getting my base prepared. Just want to build a shop like that arcane shop or whatever you call it. Really rusty at this game. Can't remember all the names of the buildings and stuff and units. And already a Blademaster harassing my base, killing my peons. So that's going to be tough, and I'm away trying to creep. The only advantage of this, of course, is my hero will be able to get a higher level in his early, but I'm going to lose a lot of peons from this, so, and a lot of lumber as well if I keep microing my peasants. So just trying to make sure my footmen don't die, first of all. And in the meantime, my peasants are becoming militia just to trying to avoid dying so quickly to the Blademaster. I know that he's still there. I'm just going back to work. I'm just going to force the Blademaster to come out again, get some more kills, and just trying to minimize my losses here. He's already killed my peon building the shop as well, so I don't have a shop. I should have really built an arcane tower. I was thinking about it, but I decided against. Next game against Orc, I'm definitely going to build an arcane tower. But this Blademaster is getting plenty of kills. He's not level 2 yet, but he will get level 2 if he's creeping elsewhere with grunts somewhere else on the map, and just bring in the Archmage back to try and salvage the situation. And unfortunately, because the shop's not finished, I can't heal my footmen, so I'm just expecting that Blademaster to jump out of nowhere and kill my footmen, so the game's looking really bad at this point, after a very bad start. Yeah, and he's going for the peon, trying to build the tower, so eventually we'll be able to get the tower up and get the arcane tower. The arcane tower is the really best defense against the Blademaster, because it drains his mana and prevents him from just going invisible and destroying you. But the shop's up now, so I can at least spend on a scroll and maybe get some mana back. with the other item. Yep, and making sure my footmen are healed. And at this point I want to move out and continue creeping, or even just see what he's up to at his base. One option I have at this point is actually going straight to his base and attacking, because I know that he went for that really fast tech, so he's probably going to be finishing his tech just about now and putting up some buildings. And if I can attack him right now, I might be able to get in, just time it just right, so he's putting some bestiaries or what are those, spirit lodges up, and just drinking a potion of mana restoration, whatever you really forget the names of all the items and stuff. I'm going to have to brush up again if I'm going to be doing any more first-person VODs. And really out of peons too. I can't take up myself because I'm just so short on peons. Really low on lumber, so that's a real difficult situation for me. I'm trying to keep up with tech. And, oh gosh, there's the Blade Master again. So just moving my peon that's building the lumber mill out of the way so that the Blade Master has to come around to the tower so I can drain all of his mana. And while his hero's in my base, one good way of actually preventing him from doing too much more damage is for me to attack. That forces the Blade Master to come back home. And he can waste his damage on that shop if he wants, because he's not going to kill it in time. I'm going to be at his base very shortly, and I'm going to see what he's up to. There's a Tauren Chieftain, so just saying hello to that Tauren Chieftain. He's got a Spirit Lodge and a Bestiary, so as I expected, and he's just getting started on his tech now, so I'm really going to have to try and do some damage. Here he comes on with his Blade Master. He sees this army of mine as a significant threat, so we'll see how this goes. So just trying to stay out of range of his towers at this point as well, and I want to use defend. You've got my footmen on defend so that the spears from the burrows won't do too much damage to them. And at this point I'm just trying to dance my forces around just to be annoying to him, try and do some damage to the Spirit Lodge. If I can eventually take that Spirit Lodge out, that'll be really handy to prevent him from getting any casters early on. And because he's having to fight with so few forces, he barely made any grunts at all. I can actually have an opportunity to take out his hero here, so just trying to chase after and actually get rid of that Tauren Chieftain. That'll definitely give my Archmage some experience, and I managed to kill him. So things are looking a little bit better than they were before. Going for that Blade Master, and he's really trying to put the hurt on that Archmage. That's one way to get rid of the opposing army if you're the Orc player in this sort of situation. Just putting down a farm next to that mercenary camp. Hopefully I've got it close enough, that way I can hire mercenaries without having to have a peon or whatever there. And also I've obviously got a farm of... don't forget I've kept some footmen back, the ones that are low health. And that Blade Master's forced to waste another teleport scroll, so things are going really well here at the Orc base. And all I have to do is just run in and kill that Blade Master. That town portal is not going to do him too much good at all. And in a really good position here, because this means I can get free reign over his base and actually kill his tech. Punish him for going for that really fast build. And in the meantime, just hiring some hired help in the form of a large ogre to just bolster my attack here. In the meantime, this is able to me to get my people's... Oh, God. Ouch. Archmage did. And that was really needless as well. I could have just drunk a potion, but I think I might have been lagging a little bit. Anyway, thankfully I have a tavern, and that will allow me to continue this assault. I really need to keep up the pressure, because this is my best chance of winning this game, is really keeping that pressure on while his heroes are dead, just doing as much damage to his base as possible. So I've just revived my Archmage, spent all the cash on it, and also got to complete the farm before I get that troll. So yeah, just smashing this bestiary. I really want to take it down, and just getting rid of the wounded footmen to bring them back. I'll heal them later. And bring in this ogre to try and get some damage done. And I want a troll as well, 2 trolls. That grunt nearly killed, just getting a bit tongue-tied here. That grunt, I nearly killed it, but he distracted my forces, and really want to get back to it. And oh crap, Blade Master is back again, so that was unfortunate. Again, I had another chance to drink that potion, but Blade Master just too quick, and my reaction time was not fast enough. And I think I am lagging a little bit today. Anyway, excuses aside, heading back to a base with my forces, and at this point I want to sort of change plan, and I can't continue that offensive now that my hero's dead. I haven't got a second hero. I really want to get some arcane sanctuaries up, and arcane sanctums. Arcane sanctums is what they're called. and build some casters, because if I can get a lot of sorceresses at this point, this will be really handy, because he's having to rebuild a lot of troops as well, and I'll be able to attack again when he's just got plain tier 2 units and I've got just sorceresses, and they'll really be able to slow him down. And unfortunately my ogre's been killed, so free experience for the enemy. And my farm is not actually in range of the mercenary camp, so another blunder here. This is obviously not the perfect game as you've seen. A lot of stuff that I could have done better in this game, but there you have it. Really rusty. Anyway, at this point, heading all my forces back into the middle of my base just with the protection of that tower, because they're really low on hit points at this point. I want to give the troll an opportunity to heal them up. I don't want the Blade Master just sneaking around and sniping my wounded units. And it'll be a while before my Archmage comes back, so just hanging out and also having a chance to regroup, build some technology. So once that Archmage is finished, that's when I'll be pumping Sorceress